at the end of the day, I am very submissive. Yeah, I'm
That's your love language.
Is submission?
Yeah, you like to be choked out.
Yes, Daddy.
No, but is that how you choose to get down? You like a big, strong alpha male who's going to sort of shit on you?
So
Not
like
literally,
almost
but
a lot of my audience and like fans are like military, like heavily military and veterans.
Why? How do you court that audience? You buy ads on fucking the veteran websites?
No. What?
Are you in the Navy? You get a 30% discount.
You're targeting Instagram ads to the fucking the veterans? That's kind of nice of you, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like on the Army website, like, hi.
But in this story, it's not like she's mentioned anything that would make us think that she would be in with the vets.
How do you even know?
My dad was a veteran.
Oh, is that your angle?
No.
Oh, how did this happen?
So when I dropped out of college originally, right? But then when I got out of the business, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I moved back east. I moved to North Carolina because I had family out there and I had somewhere to crash for a little while and just kind of like recover from like all the shit that went down in Seattle.
Right.
I went back to school, finished my undergrad degree, and started taking prerequisites for graduate school in neuroscience, actually. So I basically, and throughout this whole process, like I've always grown up around, guys in the military, living in Northern Virginia. It's pretty close to DC. So that's part of the culture. Everyone out there is either in the military, a veteran, or in politics of some sort.
So they know you.
Probably, yeah.
That's why it's so crazy.
Yeah.
They've met you, or they just know your type?
They know of you.
What do you mean? Who's they?
They think that you're like your type. They're their type.
The military.
Your
guys.
fans.
Oh, so I don't know. Either or, I guess. But I've lost a lot of friends in general, like to suicide after traumatic brain injury. So that was what inspired me to go back to school ultimately, because I lost a lot of friends and people that I know due to suicide that were also military and veterans. So that's kind of like a big part of my platform is helping that population. The forefront of what I do is philanthropy.
Really? Through OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
How did you decide that was going to be your thing? Was that always an idea when you started doing it?
Yeah, I mean, it was funding school, and like my whole school is like going to school is a philanthropic effort in and of itself. But yeah, I donate 10% of my income to different organizations, not just military veterans, expanding beyond that as well. But that's kind of how that story got picked up by like different newspapers and all that, and
really?
Press. Yeah.
What were the titles of those stories like?
One of the most recent ones that came out like earlier this week was like, OnlyFans star films orgies to raise awareness for veterans with PTSD. I was like, holy fuck, that shit is so fun.
She's using her pussy to help serve America's vets.
Do you want to take the donation? Yes or no?
Everyone's like, thank you for your cervix. I'm like, you're welcome.
Joe Biden ain't doing shit, but she's out here supporting our vets.
Right.
I'm doing what I can.
Support the troops.
Yes.
It sounds like it's just like a word of mouth thing, and they're just like, okay, let's support her. She's a part of the community. Let's tune in. Fuck with her.
Exactly. Yeah. So exactly. And like some meme pages, like I had some TikToks about that go viral, and like meme pages like picked it up. I'm like, cool, that's fine.
You know, like those videos that always go viral where like a guy comes home from Afghanistan and his kids haven't seen him in 2 years and they fucking are blindfolded and then they see their dad and they flip out and lose their mind. You should do like the OnlyFans version of that where your man gets home for like 2 years and you're just sitting there waiting for him and you just suck his dick like you haven't seen a dick in 2 years.
I mean, I've almost gone 2 years without dick, but
because of that?
No, no.
Never mind.
Well, partly, yes. We're going on a few weeks here because he is in the military, but you can't. There is like a law and like it's called UCMJ. Like you can't actually fuck in uniform.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a rule.
Wow. Yeah.
Who did it?
It's like the face in the American flag, but it's also like it's an outfit. Like I don't know.
Right, but I mean, like, who did it and made that a law? Like, who violated
Someone
this?
fucked it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know who the first person to fuck this up was.
You know what? I actually knew. I actually had an interview like last week with like another military publication, and he was talking about this girl named Jazz or something, Jewel something. Right. Her husband was actually like a Navy SEAL, and he did porn before, like actual like mainstream porn. And somehow, like that, like I guess flew under the radar. I'm like, what kind of background check are they doing these people?
But you can't be a Navy SEAL if you've done porn.
Because yeah.
Because I would have never chosen to do this with my life if I thought that was the case.
Right.
I was thinking about hitting the SEALs up and being like, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm almost 40. Get me in there.
That's crazy.
Me and Dale Bilzerian, we're gonna go double
yeah,
team.
so
it.
he got kicked. I think he got like kicked out of the Navy SEALs because
What the fuck?
Because your identity, it's a security risk. It's like a little literally like a national
security risk.
I don't know. I guess because it can blackmail you, but like if you're proud about what you do, it's like you don't have shit on someone, right?
And when ISIS kidnaps me and they show me my own porn, what am I gonna do? Like,
look what you have done.
It's on the internet. I know.
I'm like, cool. Yeah, I know this. I got paid for it.
We've seen you fucking before.
Shit. Yeah. This clerics can't tell me shit. Like
that's crazy.
You can't blackmail me if I put it out there if it's already out in the open, right? I guess they need rules, but maybe they'll change that rule one day.
That's fucking crazy.
They're going to be having a hard time recruiting. There's so many people doing OnlyFans out there.
I know so many. It's like crazy how like mainstream it is. Like, and even in the military, like I know like plenty of like spouses or girls whose spouses are military and like they film with them. It's like, who fucking cares? They're just a dick.
There's very few guys where their name is involved in the porn. Like there's tons of guys out there filming themselves getting head and fucking and stuff for their girl, but it's not like their name is in the description, so it's like very unlikely to come back to them.
Or even their face, even.
Yeah, if their face is
in it. It's like POV, it's like, come on.
All right, guys, we hit 50,000 subscribers. Our next goal is 100,000 subscribers, so make sure you click that button to subscribe. We appreciate y'all very, very much. Thank you.